Negative space is an essential concept in art that refers to the area surrounding an object or shape in a piece of artwork. It is also referred to as white space or blank space. Negative space is just as important as positive space, which is the area occupied by the subject of a work of art. When used effectively, negative space can create balance, contrast, and harmony in a piece of art. Negative space also refers to duality of the space. We can represent something on a space either by the presence or by the absence. You exist in the world as a structure occupying a space, or you are an absence in the core of things around you. Negative space concept is used in multiple artwork like molds and sculptures. In molds, an empty core is created, which essentially is a negative space of the final artwork. In sculpture, artist creates a negative space around the sculpture when the stone or wood piece is carved. Negative space can be used to create a sense of balance in a work of art. When there is a balanced distribution of positive and negative space in an artwork, it creates a visual equilibrium that is pleasing to the eye. For example, a painting that has a large object on one side can be balanced out by leaving more negative space on the other side of the painting. This creates a sense of harmony that makes the painting more visually appealing. Negative space can also be used to create contrast in a work of art. By placing a dark object against a light background or a light object against a dark background, artists can create an effective contrast that draws attention to the subject of the artwork. The contrast between the positive and negative space can make the subject of the artwork stand out, making it more visually striking. In addition to balance and contrast, negative space can also create a sense of movement in a work of art. When negative space is used to suggest movement, it can create a dynamic composition that engages the viewer's attention. This can be seen in many abstract paintings, where negative space is used to suggest motion and energy. Negative space can also be used to create depth in a work of art. By manipulating the negative space around an object, artists can create an illusion of depth and dimension. For example, by placing objects in the foreground against a sparse background, the viewer's eye is drawn to the objects in the foreground, creating a sense of depth and three-dimensionality. Negative space can be used to simplify a work of art. By using negative space to create a minimalist composition, artists can create a sense of elegance and simplicity that is visually appealing. This is often seen in modern art, where negative space is used to create a minimalistic composition that is both beautiful and powerful. Whether you are a painter, sculptor, or photographer, understanding the power of negative space can help you create artwork that is both beautiful and impactful.